Tyreek Hill left knee dislocation and what it means for recovery, the long path. This is Dr. David Chow, Sports Injury Central, SICScore.com. In game, we all saw it. Very clear left knee dislocation on a fairly routine play. Horrific injury will limit showing the video or give you warnings ahead of time. Confirmed knee dislocation. We saw it immediately. They put him in a brace. Why did they take his shoe off? To get his pulse, to check for feeling, because nerve and artery are the main concern. That is why he was sent to the hospital. Once it was confirmed he was sent to the hospital, the knee dislocation was confirmed in our minds, unfortunately. By definition, a knee dislocation is tearing multiple ligaments in the knee. So it's not news when reporters say, oh, newsflash, he tore multiple ligaments. He tore at least 2, likely 3 ligaments in the knee, the posterior lateral corner, LCL, PCL, and it seems to be ACL as well. Only 1 ligament is intact, his MCL. The fact that he did not have surgery last night is actually good news. The fact that he's having surgery today is good news. Why? Because if his artery were damaged, he would have had surgery last night. That's a true emergency. The nerve is a different question. Usually there's no surgery for the nerve. The fact that there's no artery damage bodes better for the nerve, but no guarantee for the peroneal nerve. Today, he's having surgery. He is not having a reconstruction surgery. He will not have his ACL fixed. The surgery today is for a repair of the avulsed ligaments and structures on the outside of the knee. Repair early, reconstruct late. Tyreek Hill will have multiple surgeries to get this knee problem fixed. Nick Chubb had multiple surgeries to get his knee problem fixed. The fact of the matter is no one does reconstructive surgery this early. You wait for swelling to go down. Repairs. So he's having what can be repaired on the outside and back of his knee. The rehab will be long and arduous. There will be a second surgery that will involve reconstruction. His season is obviously over, and the recovery timeline likely extends into 2026 season, could be the whole season as well. Comps. No knee dislocations are the same. No two are not the same. Zach Miller, Bears tight end, ended his career, apparently had some artery damage. Teddy Bridgewater, remember that ACL plus? Missed several years, but did return. Nick Chubb missed a long time, did return. All different injuries, but here's the thing. Teddy Bridgewater plays quarterback, and it took him a long time. Nick Chubb did a great recovery. Still not the great Nick Chubb of old, but a very good version of Nick Chubb. But Tyreek Hill is 31, 32 years old, going to miss at least a year, could be 2. This could mean the end of his career. Let's hope not. It certainly is career threatening. Anytime you have a major knee injury to a wide receiver, it is by definition career threatening. When Drew Brees dislocated his shoulder, and I was there, I told him, it's career threatening because it's your shoulder. LaDainian Tomlinson knee injury would be career threatening, but hopefully not career ending. And obviously it was not for Drew Brees. He did a great job on rehab and everything. Let's hope this is not career ending for Tyreek Hill, but it certainly likely is the end of his Dolphins career. Apparently he does not have any injury guarantees. There's a $5 million bonus due this spring. I don't see how the Dolphins pay it. Not only because they're likely to have a changing regime given how the season is going, but the fact that why would a team pay someone $5 million when they're not even necessarily going to play in 2026, the next season? Look, he still will be in recovery mode at that point in time. Hopefully it's not the last we've seen of Tyreek in his career, but I think it is definitely the last we've seen of him as a Miami Dolphin. In summary, I can't speak highly enough about Tyreek Hill. Look at how he handled himself. He knew his knee was dislocation. He knew it was dislocated. It was reduced on the field. Medical staff did a great job. Then they put him in that splint brace to protect the knee. Smiling, laughing, joking. I guess if you don't laugh, you cry, but look at his reaction. You thought it was a sprained ankle or nothing. This is why we always say, judge the injury, judge the video, don't judge the reaction to the injury. You look at Tyreek Hill and you think nothing happened, but obviously this is very, very major. Sometimes you see guys throw their helmets and it's a very mild hamstring strain because they're frustrated. So always judge the video and the injury, not the way players react to it. In any case, let's wish Tyreek Hill the best. Prayers up, multiple surgeries incoming. At least his artery is not damaged. And hopefully, we get good reports after surgery and a quick recovery for this young man. Go to sicscore.com for all the updates on Tyreek Hill and around the league. Thanks for watching.